My name is Nancy Ballard, and I'm the founder of Rooms That Rock for Chemo. And we join together with interior designers, local vendors, and the community to transform chemotherapy rooms that are often sad and drab. We make them hopeful, peaceful, and lovely environments. We are very, very grateful for all our volunteers. We have art.com on all our projects, and we have Bonnie J. Adario, who sponsored this project for us. We come in a quick weekend, in and out. People come on Friday, and on Monday their rooms are totally transformed. So follow me and you can see how we get this done in one quick weekend. So I want to thank you all for coming, for being a part of Rooms That Rock for Chemo, El Camino. This is a great project. What we'll do is we'll start in each room, we'll get your stencils together, all your supplies, and we'll transform.
I'm Sean Pate, the PR director at art.com, and we couldn't be more pleased to be able to help support the Rooms That Rock for Chemo program. At art.com, we believe that the power of art has healing and inspirational powers to really change the way that people experience their day-to-day lives in their environments.
My husband, Ken Cavanaugh, was diagnosed with kidney cancer in 2010, and although it wasn't the closest to our home, we chose to seek treatment at El Camino Hospital Cancer Center. It was an amazing place. We were confident that Dr. Dormady and his staff were the best in their field and would do everything possible for Ken. Knowing Dr. Dormady was in charge of Ken's care put us at ease. Together with our son, Ken and I spent many hours in this very room throughout his treatment. Ken often said the rooms could be a little nicer since he seemed to be spending so much time there, and I agreed. And so, when I heard about Rooms That Rock for Chemo, I vowed that one day I would transform and redesign a treatment room here at El Camino Hospital in Ken's honor. When I finally learned that the time had come to rock the chemo rooms here at El Camino, it was truly a bittersweet moment. I wanted to get the design of the room just right, to create a feeling and an ambiance that would transport those receiving treatment in the room to a peaceful place. I wanted to make it a room that Ken would have liked to be in. Blue is my husband's favorite color, so choosing that was the easy part. I also chose photos of the San Mateo coast, where we lived together, to speak to the comfort and majesty of the elements and of our home life as a family. And the white birch trees that I also chose represent a nostalgic trip down memory lane from our childhood days in Michigan. I am thrilled with the outcome of this redesign and grateful to the volunteers, friends, sponsors, and donors like art.com who helped make this project in Ken's honor come to life. Anyone who knows Ken will look at this room and see his spirit reflected here. This room will feel quiet, peaceful, restful, and serene, just like Ken.
Art is a healing activity, so it's really my pleasure to participate in creating art in a room where someone who's getting treatment might feel satisfied and warm and surrounded by some beauty. It benefits not only us who are participating, but all that come here.
On this lovely Saturday afternoon, I want to thank all the volunteers of Rooms That Rock for Chemo that helped El Camino Hospital, and this room specifically for Ian and Linda in honor of her husband and father, Ken Cavanaugh. Thank you, Linda. Thank you.
Rooms That Rock.
For chemo.
For chemo.
I'm Bonnie, founder of the Bonnie J. Adario Lung Cancer Foundation, and we are so happy and honored to partner with Nancy Ballard and her foundation, Rooms That Rock. We have something very, very much in common in that we value patients and feel that they should always have the very, very best. Rooms That Rock are chemotherapy rooms that Nancy and her design team have designed to make patients comfortable, welcomed, and make sure that their experience in chemotherapy is the best possible experience.
Dr. D, can you tell me a little bit about the effect of environment on the healing process for your patients?
When you practice oncology, even for a year, you'll see that all of the miracles that happen to people don't depend on radiation and chemicals and treatments and surgery. You can't explain everything that happens with those sorts of things, and so you know there's something else going on. And what I uniformly see is that patients who sort of embrace the environment, embrace things like art, embrace outside interests, they have the love of their family to inspire them, they always do better. And it's almost like they're sort of pre-primed with optimism and hope before I even start talking to them. The whole foundation of our cancer center here is accessibility to your team and doctors, which fosters trust in them, and trying to create an atmosphere of healing and hope. One of the biggest stumbling blocks we've had here, the rooms are so drab and dull that we actually have found our energy being sapped. That's been a repeated complaint. I'm elated at what Rooms That Rock have been able to do. Every patient we've had here, especially our longer term patients, was beaming from ear to ear with how the rooms looked, that they feel hopeful, they look at the pictures and they feel a sense of peace, they feel that whatever comes their way they can get through it, and this is such an improvement and complements everything else that we try to do here, which is for the patient.
I'm here representing Bonnie Adario and Tony Adario today. They are the two individuals who helped fund the rooms that were redone today. Bonnie and Nancy teamed up for Sequoia Hospital and did a beautiful, beautiful room. And so I appreciate what it's taken for Bonnie and Tony to be here today, and for Nancy to bring her organization, and for the artists to do what they do, and still be able to come up with inspirational rooms.
I'm overwhelmed. I didn't know this part was coming. Something that was incredibly special to me was to see one of the rooms personally dedicated to a patient and family that was so special to me and our entire staff. And when I heard that that was going to be the case and then saw the room, I really melted. I think that was that's unbelievably special. When you look at it, you can feel from the patients, there's a sense of tranquility, there's a sense of peace. The rooms are now going to accentuate that. As we deliver bad news, they're going to help cushion the blow. And just imagine them sitting in there waiting for scan results, looking at things that are positive and peaceful. And to unlock all of that healing power, you have to have the rooms that we've now created.
The beautiful coloring now, it's vibrant, it's beautiful. And I think they've made it easy for me. Lucky.